The growing and uncontrolled wave of migration in the United States has also brought several problems for the country. The vast majority of undocumented immigrants arrive in North America to pursue the American dream, study, work, and seek a better future. But the reality shows that not everyone has those good intentions. It is because of the latter that the figures of violence and insecurity in the streets of large cities have skyrocketed to alarming and unprecedented levels, especially due to the presence of a dangerous criminal organization mostly made up of undocumented immigrants from South America. This gang is now wreaking havoc and spreading terror on the streets of New York, Miami, and other major cities in the United States. It is the Tren de Aragua, one of the most violent gangs in Venezuela that operates in different countries in Latin America. And now it has extended its operations in the U.S., so the authorities of that country are on alert and have deployed special operations. According to the New York Post, the Tren de Aragua in New York has established an alliance with the Mara Salvatrucha, which could mean that Niño Guerrero, the leader of Tren de Aragua, is hiding in U.S. soil. Meanwhile, without further details, the FBI claims to be monitoring the situation and working with local authorities to combat this criminal group. In November 2023, the United States Border Patrol had already confirmed that they had detained 38 people who presumably were part of the band led by Hector Guerrero, aka El Niño Guerrero. The Tren de Aragua is a criminal organization that arose in 2012 inside Tocoron prison in the province of Aragua in Venezuela. Initially, they operated as a fraud gang. However, over time, it became the most violent and powerful gang in Venezuela. They were involved in crimes such as robberies, murders, extortion, drug trafficking, and human trafficking, expanding their criminal operation throughout South America, with presence in countries such as Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Chile, Brazil, and Panama. Now, the terror and violence of the Tren de Aragua has reached U.S. soil through undocumented immigrants seeking refuge in the United States. But once in the country, they begin to operate in their criminal activities, from cell phone thefts to murders. According to the report from the New York Police, since November 2023, there have been 62 robberies in the city, 34 of them in Manhattan, linked to a gang of at least 14 people, believed to all be members of the Venezuelan criminal organization. In addition, authorities have been able to conclude that a large part of the stolen cell phones are trafficked to South America. The operation of the Tren de Aragua in the United States is characterized by its audacity and brutality, extending to crimes such as human trafficking and money laundering from their criminal activities. In addition, the gang takes advantage of the vulnerability of newcomers to expand their criminal empire, recruiting more and more people who entered the U.S. irregularly. In New York, the Tren de Aragua has found an ideal territory to recruit new members and carry out their criminal operations. The gang recruits young people in immigrant shelters. As the presence and criminal activity of the Tren de Aragua continues to grow in the United States, authorities begin to request international cooperation in the fight against organized crime of this gang that operates in Latin America and continues to expand to other territories.